Okay, so we have a code 9 emergency. I'm just kidding, I completely made that up. But what we are doing today actually is doing our last cornfield of the year. This is my last field. It's 35 acres, and we hope to have it done by tomorrow afternoon. And since it's being a Friday, we're kind of pressed for time since the elevator will close probably around noon tomorrow, maybe later, but we aren't really sure yet. So I'm in the 76, I'm taking the wagons out to the field. And Dad already left the combine so he can get started because the truck is supposed to be here around noon. It's 10:30 now, but we got to get everything moved over yet. We got to fill everything up for the semi to be prepped for when he comes. And I'm expecting we should have maybe 4 or 5 truckloads coming out of here. So to have that much done by tomorrow, we're going to have to be slaving away. The wind's really blowing, which is really nasty. It's about like 30 to 40 mile an hour sustained winds with 50 mile an hour wind gusts. So the wind is really nuts. And I've been worried about the wind blowing down the corn, but that really doesn't seem to have been an issue lately. And they're saying that any corn that was put down on beans is actually standing pretty well against the wind. But this year, any of the corn on corn isn't doing too hot, which I can actually say is true because my 11 acres was corn on corn. And we had a little bit down corn in that, but any of our other places where it was corn on beans weren't really that bad at all. So hopefully everything turns out all right. It's pretty late in the year for harvesting, but it's our very last field. I know we're all looking forward to getting done and calling her quits because it's been hectic trying to fight the weather. Now the 82 is still on the grain cart. We haven't taken that off yet like we said we would, but it's still on there, so you guys get to enjoy that. After I get the 76, Travis is going to pick me up, and I'm going to go back and get the 82, and then we're probably going to have to go back again to get the auger. And then we're just going to have the semi park right on the road, load him with the auger there. At least that's the idea so far, but we'll see how it goes. Here we are. Now we gotta go back and get the 82. I just showed up with the grain cart now, and now we're just waiting for the semi. We still got to go back and get the auger, but that shouldn't really be much of an issue because the semi driver's going to call us back when he's on his way, and we should have enough time to go get the auger. Travis wanted to ride with Dad to see what it's all running like and how it's doing, and when I was riding with him, the yield monitor said anywhere between 250 and 300, and the last time, for my 11 acres, the combine said it was yielding like 140, and I came out with 180, so should be interesting to see what it actually comes out as. And I checked the moisture on it, and it's 13.5%. That's pretty good. You usually want it around 15%. I would think above 15.5 they start docking you, and they start taking points off to make up for the extra weight that you gained in water. So hopefully the semi-driver gets here pretty quick, because if it keeps yielding like this, we might have quite a few loads here, and we want to be done by tomorrow afternoon. So hopefully we get it all down there. We're all getting set up for the semi. Whoops. Delaying traffic. I'm telling you right now, I know that we're not going to be able to get this done today, but tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, we might be able to get all this done. And then we'll be done with corn for the year of 2015, which will be awesome, right? Yeah, it'll be pretty nice, because just the hassle and the running, everybody's getting a little tired. So hopefully tomorrow we can be done for good, assuming we can get all this corn out. But if I have too much corn that, you know, we won't be able to get it all down tomorrow, I guess that might be a good problem, you know. So, but we'll see. But for now, we got to keep working away until either the trucks stop coming or it gets too dark that we just don't want to keep going. So let's go. Alright, we are done loading semis for the day. We still got to fill up all the carts and everything for the morning. Semi's going to show up around 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we're going to take it from there and hopefully finish off what's left. And we should be able to finish tomorrow, which is Saturday. And they close at around 3 o'clock, so I do believe that we should be able to get everything done and then call harvest a wrap by tomorrow and then get on to tillage. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. we're back, and now that I get a good chance to look at the field after we harvested last night, what I'm noticing is that we're about half done. We got a little bit to go yet, but since we're starting earlier, the truck's supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. We're hoping that we will be able to have all this completed by 3 o'clock, which is what time the grain elevator closes. So we're getting everything set up. We got the auger and the tractor set back up over there, and Dad's over there with the combine. He's got a full load on. He's going to load onto the semi. And Travis and I agreed yesterday that had to have, our first load yesterday had to have been like the fastest load that we've ever loaded a semi, because he was in and out really fast. But now it's just the waiting game again until he comes around. Again for the semi. Now, we all came to the common consensus that a semi, or needing a semi, is our biggest setback at the time being. But I don't know if we'll look into investing into them, or I'm sure it's something that we will look into, because I've gotten that question a lot, why we don't have our own semi. But again, it's just something that we gotta put money forward to actually go ahead and buy. And yeah, we'd see our return out of it, which is a definite reason to get a semi. So it's definitely something to look into. We ain't messing around now. It's starting to become a bit of an emergency to get all this corn out, because we just checked the weather forecast, and they're now saying snow next weekend, and starting Monday, just 2 days from now, we're supposed to have a forecast of rain every day until it starts snowing on next weekend. So this is our last chance to really get this field out before the weather takes a disastrous turn. And we just got a little bit left, so, but it's just everything starts fighting you once you get down to that last few acres that you have. So hopefully now we're on track to get everything out of here, because it's yielding pretty good. So alright, let's get back to work. Now, what is left standing in the field out in front of me is what I'm going to be making for myself this year after expenses. You can't see all of it, but down over the hill there's some, and whatever's left in the cart and the wagon up over the hill. Here we go, the last load of the 2015 harvest season. Looks like we got a deer coming up on us. Deer versus John Deere coming up. But something tells me there would be nothing left of that deer. Now, I'd like to personally thank all of you for watching How Farms Work this growing season, and I look forward to making videos next growing season of 2016. Now, I'll still be making plenty of videos this winter, plus we got a couple tillage videos coming up before the snow flies. But yeah, I'd really like to thank all of you for watching How Farms Work, and you've all been really supportive. Thank you for all your comments, and I look forward to making videos for you over the winter as well. So be sure to check out all of our other videos if you haven't yet, and be sure to stay tuned to How Farms Work, and be sure to subscribe. So I'll see you next time, guys. Let the disking begin!